Really exciting. We've been trying to build this for many, many years, and it's finally come to fruition this winter. We're going to take a walk along the boardwalk and look from the different viewpoints that we put in, see what we can see, and I'll tell you a little bit about some of the habitats that we're walking through. This is an old pond basically, and it forms part of the original drainage system that was put in many, many years ago, centuries ago in fact, to help with the drainage of the lochs. So these lochs used to be drained and used for agriculture, things like wet meadows, hay meadows. And it's been taken over by sort of native vegetation. You can see all the pond lilies in there. There's lots of emergent plants around the edge providing that good marginal habitat. Got the willow scrub on the far side, willow and alder. There's wet woodland in there. So there's fish in there. We've had otter seen in here. Little grebes have been in here. Warblers singing in the trees, all the invertebrates in the water and in the plants. And yeah, it's just fantastic to see. We're overlooking the Aird Meadow Loch. We've come out of the woodland now and we're looking out over the open water. This has been a really nice viewpoint this year so far. I've had closer views of great crested grebes from here in the last few months than I have at any time in the last 5 years working here. It's been fantastic. They don't seem to mind us being here at all either, which is something we were a little bit worried about when we put the boardwalk in. So yeah, this has been a lovely spot. So what we're looking at behind us is the Peel Tower, which is a 16th century monument, now a scheduled monument. And it was originally built on an island that used to be completely isolated, an island out in the middle of what was a really big loch called Lochwinnoch. And it was basically a bolt hole for the local landowner in times of trouble. It brings a slightly different audience to the reserve as well, so people come to see this that maybe wouldn't perhaps come to a nature reserve. So that's a good thing for us because it gives us a chance to engage with them about what we do, but also it's a different experience for people who come here just to see the birds and the wildlife, you know, adds a different element. Our hopes were to create something that would enable people to get into the landscape and into the habitats instead of looking at them from the outside. And we think it's been successful, and certainly the comments we've had from people indicate that it's been successful. And here, you really feel like you're part of the wetland. You've got open water on either side. You can see all the way down Castle Semple Loch as well as down Aird Meadow. And we've got kind of two strands to what we do. So we're trying to provide really good habitat for wildlife, and we're trying to get people close to that wildlife without disturbing it. And now with this boardwalk, people can get much closer to that wildlife that we're trying to attract in.